everyone to know and understand that of all things, of all the freedoms that we are losing, geoengineering is the #1 issue that we are facing. Because you can have guns and money and you can have everything. If you don't have food and water and you are dying of respiratory or neurological illnesses, what does it matter? So you've heard about vaccines and you'll hear, about smart meters and you'll hear about other issues like fracking. These are all systemic effects. We are getting overexposed to toxins. People will tell you fluoride's in the water, but it's not a lot. It is a lot because you're getting it everywhere in your food, water that you drink. Everything is washed with that water. And you're getting your vaccines. All this, it's a coupled systemic effect, and our bodies cannot metabolize these toxins.
Refining world, as well as going over into healthcare, because in the world that I have worked in, and everything I'm going to talk to you about, Simon, is from firsthand personal experience.
Okay.
And tonight we're going to discuss the effects of the geoengineering and the genetic modifications that are taking place in our atmosphere, in our water supply, and in our food. And it is now quite evident that we are under assault. If you were to come into one of our laboratories, or one of our metallurgical laboratories at one of our mining or refining sites, and if you were to come in and you were to say, look, I'm going to put the fluoride and I'm going to put some chlorofluoro compounds into the water, and I want you to drink it. And then I'm going to put some of the barium, strontium, and aluminum. And by the way, it's strontium-90, which is a radiological. Okay, it comes from nuclear waste, which is not waste at all. Very active for several 100,000 years.
Wait, so you mean they're spraying the actual the radioactive strontium in the chemtrails?
Absolutely, absolutely. We've taken measurements of that, and it is strontium-90. And you see aluminum, barium, strontium-90. These are all refined using fluoride compounds, okay? Now, when you take a fluoride compound like that and you hook it up with aluminum, mercury, the barium, the strontium, whatever else is in there, it is going to do neurological damage to you. If you're a young person, we're going to call it autism. If you get into a senior citizen area like I am, we're going to call it Alzheimer's, and we're going to call it ADD, ADH, and everything else in between. And you see in our laboratories, in the business I've been in for my life, if you were to come in and put these things into the air and tell us we had to breathe it, if you were going to put it into the water and tell us we had to drink it, well, there would probably be about a 300-foot mine shaft somewhere outside that you would find yourself on the bottom of it. However, when it's put into our atmosphere, when it's put into our drinking water, when it is a part of our food, for example, using Roundup Ready, which is used up here all the time in the harvesting of wheat, for example, and so many other products. It's used as a desiccant, and this is for seed production. Well, what you're actually getting hit with, and I've spoken about this for several years now, you're getting hit with what is called glyphosate. And there was a study that came out just a couple weeks ago from MIT, which identified glyphosate as one of the main causes of autism. Okay, now the glyphosate is